Everyone, hello, and welcome to this lovely night, our April 20th information session. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you've had a lovely day. Before we start, we'll just wait for a couple more people to switch on and open up their Zoom. So just let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm from Sydney. I'm Charlotte. How about you? So just pop in the chat. Just pick everyone. If you're from Melbourne, Sydney, Canberra, we get some people from WA as well. Just pop it in the chat there while we wait for some people to arrive. Hello. Thanks so much, guys. So my name's Charlotte. I'm one of the enrolment advisors here in Sydney at ISCD. And thank you so much for joining us today. I'm going to be introducing you to a couple of people who are going to help me out today. So can I have Nicole, one of our educators? Can you come and say hello?
Hi, everyone. I'm coming. Hello.
Hi. Thanks so much, Nicole. We'll see you soon. And Amanda, one of our enrolment advisors, who'll be helping in the live chat today. So say hello, Amanda.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Please remember to select all panelists and attendees on the live chat, and place all the questions in the chat as well for the Q&A that we're doing at the very end. Thank you.
Thanks, Amanda. So we'll say hello to Amanda and Nicole in a minute, but for the next hour, I'll be going through the different courses that we offer at ISCD, and then we're going to have a short Q&A with Nicole, who's actually an interior designer herself, and then I'll be delving a little bit further into the interior design course. And any questions you have, just please put it in the live chat, as Amanda said, and just pick everyone so we can all see them. So before we start, in the spirit of reconciliation, ISCD acknowledges the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea and community. We pay our respect to their elders, past and present, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. So first of all, let's look at statistics. Statistics, a long day. The interior design industry is booming. Interior designers are highly skilled and sought after professionals. In fact, the latest data from the National Skills Commission covering 2021 to 2026 suggests very strong future growth for the industry of 19.1%. Over this period, the number of workers is likely to reach 27,200 by 2026. So now we are very proud to say that since opening our doors in 1983, we have helped over 5,700 alumni realise their creative potential and be part of this growing industry. That focus is really on you when it comes to ISCD, and we're dedicated to delivering quality training and authentic online experiences to help you achieve your goals. Now onto our courses. Our curriculum includes 2 nationally accredited courses, which is the Diploma of Interior Design and the Certificate for an Interior Decoration. And of course, we've got our essential short courses. All of these courses are 100% online. I'm going to be talking through each one. Let's start with our Diploma of Interior Design. This is a nationally and internationally accredited course, and if you're looking to work as a residential and or commercial interior designer, this is the right course for you. It is actually approved by the Design Institute of Australia. It'll actually give you the skills and knowledge needed to become an interior designer in no more than 2 years. You'll learn about architectural history, hard materials and construction, styling and colour application, and also you'll have some AutoCAD training. By the end of this course, you'll be graduating with an industry relevant portfolio, and you can see the subjects here in the slide. To step into a role as an interior designer for a firm or create your own successful design business, like many of our amazing graduates. And I might ask Amanda to just pop a couple of examples in the live chat so you can see. Some examples such as Cara from the block. She graduated with us several years ago, and now she's got a successful business with her partner. We've got Simone Matthews, Chantel Traficante, who has Benikesh. So loads of examples. Now, if you're wondering, what is this AutoCAD and SketchUp? These are actually two of the programs that you learn in the diploma course, and you begin creating mood boards and client presentations using sample materials, your own drawings and digital designs. You'll also learn how to cost projects and quote for clients. We equip you with both the skills and the knowledge that you need to confidently step into the industry. So let's take a look at this video, which will showcase some of our student works that uses AutoCAD for floor plans and also SketchUp. Okay, please enjoy. Okay, let me just double check that. Sorry guys, let me just see if we can get it any bigger. Sorry. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so the Diploma of Interior Design is altogether 2 years, or in other words, 104 weeks long, and it's broken up into 4 study blocks. Each study block is 26 weeks, and it includes your subjects, which are 4 subjects per study block, plus your assessments and a 2-week break. So here's a visual representation. You'll see we've got the 4 subjects here, assessments every 6 weeks, and you've got a 2-week break after each study block. So it's really handy to time in with school holidays and so forth, and just take a Now on to our job outcomes for the diploma course. So many of our ISCD alumni are now running their own successful interior businesses. Others are working for interior design firms, their dream companies, or in related fields that they absolutely love. A few job outcomes are an interior designer, a draftsman, residential interior designer and decorator, real estate stylist, soft furnishing consultant, or colour consultant. Now on to our other accredited course, which is also nationally recognised, is our Certificate for an Interior Decoration. Now, if you prefer more decoration versus design, which is more about the aesthetic space, then this course is the right choice for you. This course teaches you everything you need from the design process and colour foundations to design history, drawing and rendering, soft furnishings, styling, and how to present a complete interiors project. The Certificate 4 is half the amount or half the duration of the diploma course. So it's 1 year or 52 weeks, and it's broken up into 2 study blocks. Each study block is 26 weeks and consists of 4 subjects per study block, and you've got your assessments. So we can see here, very similarly to the diploma course, but we've got 2 blocks only. If you look at the certificate course, you can start off with that and then you can move into the diploma if you wish, because the diploma basically incorporates the subjects for the certificate course as well. In terms of job outcomes for the Certificate 4, you'll be able to work as an interior decorator, residential and real estate stylist, soft furnishing consultant, or colour consultant. And by the way, all these works you can see on our slides are student works. So we're very, very impressive So that's our accredited courses. Now let's move on to our short courses. So if you're not sure if you wanted to get into this as a career, or you just want to do a little taster, or you just want to use this as a hobby, I suggest doing one of our short courses, and we've got 3 of them: styling, colour and surface design. So if you wanted to get a little bit more of the basic foundation knowledge and skills, this is the right course for you. So you're probably wondering, oh, how does this work? So these courses are actually well recognised by the industry, because they're actually developed by our industry partners to ensure our students have the most up-to-date and relevant content. So the Styling Essentials short course is actually endorsed by Home Beautiful magazine, if you've heard of it, and it includes beautiful, inspiring and course relevant content straight from the magazine. With a 95-year-old history, Home Beautiful is Australia's oldest home title. Our Colour Essentials short course is in partnership with Hames Paint, which is a well-respected company based in Ballarat. Now, the short courses are 6 weeks each, and they are 100% online. They comprise of 6 modules, and it takes 3 hours to complete each module, so altogether 18 hours. And the price is $499. If you decide to then do the certificate course, you can get a discount from the short course. So if you want some more information about that, we can pop that in the live chat later on. Now back to our accredited courses. So this will give you a summary of everything I mentioned, plus more. So our next intake, everyone, is 8th of May. We've got a couple of intakes coming up, 5th of June and 3rd of July. The duration, as I mentioned, certificate is 12 months and the diploma is 24 months. The study commitment's roughly 20 to 25 hours per week to get through all the course content and assessments. And it is 100% online, which is really great. So you can work around your work commitments, family commitments, holidays and so forth. In terms of entry requirements, the certificate 4, we would need a Year 10, Cert 3 or 4, any higher. And also to be at least 16 years old. And for the diploma, we would need a Year 12, Cert 4 or any higher, and to be 17 years old. We do also recognise industry experience, so just touch base with me and Amanda later on, looking at CV, portfolio and all of that to show that. Price-wise, the certificate 4 is $7,690 and the diploma is $13,940. And we do have flexible payment options. So for both, you can pay upfront, biannually or monthly instalments. With the diploma, we also have a VSL or government loan, which works very similarly to fee help. Now, you're probably wondering, what materials do I need? Is it included or not? Well, let me tell you, you will need an art kit to start off with for subject 1. Week 2, and we have a direct relationship with our local art store called Eckersley's. So you can actually book directly from them. It's $300 for the art kit. It's actually a 25% discount if you go through them. You can also purchase it individually at your local art store or at Eckersley's. Other than that, in terms of software, for the certificate course, you'll only need SketchUp, which is actually free. But for the diploma, you will need all of these 3. So Creative Cloud, SketchUp and AutoCAD. AutoCAD is free, but the others have a price included. It is important to note that this is like your toolbox as a handyman. You need to have these tools forever as an interior designer. So look at this as like an investment. All right, so I'm going to pause here and I'm going to invite someone very special to our school. This is Nicole. She's going to pop back on. Let me introduce a little bit about her first. In 2021, ISCD was lucky enough to welcome Nicole Bentley to our education team. With a 10-year history working as an educator, Nicole was thrilled to become a part of ISCD. She is motivated daily by empowering students to challenge themselves and evolve as designers of the future. Nicole also runs her own design business, Nicole Bentley Interiors. I would now like to invite Nicole and Amanda on screen so we can meet Nicole and learn more all about the industry know-how she brings to ISCD. All right, so I'll grab Amanda and...
Thanks, Charlotte. Thank you.
See you later.
See you. Hi again, everyone. Nicole, it's such a pleasure to have you here with us tonight. Can I start asking, can you tell us a bit more about yourself? Where are you based and how did you start your journey into interior design?
Yeah, sure, Amanda. So I'm based in Brisbane, so up in Queensland, and my journey to interior design started probably about 5 or 6 years ago. So I guess like a lot of our students, it was a bit of a midlife change. So I originally trained in healthcare. So yeah, I worked in the clinical industry for about 15 years, and yeah, I hit a point in my life where I decided it was time for a change. So, and yeah, time to follow my passion, which is exactly what I did.
Wow, that is amazing. And what made you choose ICD to do your course interior design?
Yeah, so I chose ISCD, I guess, because in my previous career, I had been training and assessing. So I'd been an educator for, like you said, over 10 years. So I was quite fussy, I guess, in sifting through some of the RTOs that I was looking at to decide where I wanted to study. So I loved ISCD for the fact that it was an online course. Obviously, I had two, at the time, my children were a lot younger. So that really appealed to me, that I could study, obviously, around my part-time job and around my children. I loved with ISCG the fact that there was structure within the online, I suppose. So there was activities that, I could see that there were structured activities that you got feedback on prior to the assessment. So you had a lot to do, I guess, in terms of interacting. You weren't just sort of set and forget. It was, constant interacting with the educator. So I really liked that. And the obviously the name with color in it really appealed to me as well, because I guess my journey into interior design started. I had an online homeware store. So when I started my career change, I launched a store with with homewares and soft furnishings. And I guess looking through the rationale that ISCD had, that I studied at, really matched, I guess, the skills that I was after to help with the shop, and then eventually to transform from the shop into my interior design career.
Wow,
Sorry.
that's amazing. No, that's definitely amazing. And I think having the support here, everyone's so committed as well. It's such a great networking that you ladies being built. So yeah, that's spot on. And how and when did you make that decision to commit 100% to the interior design industry, coming from your part-time job and then opening a shop?
Yeah. So it was, so I did sort of juggle a few things at once, which I really love studying, and I really found, I found my study in interior design, that was my me time, and I just absolutely adored it. So I was quite happy to juggle that. But it was once I finished my study, I think, and decided to finish up with the shop. I think it was end of 2010, not 2010, sorry, 2020 and 2021, like right in the peak of the COVID times. I decided to shut the shop. I finished my study, and I was like, it's time to just, dive in and sort of just put my foot down and go from there.
Yeah, awesome. That's brilliant. And just to finish our little interview here, we would love to hear, what is your proudest achievement in your career since you started?
Okay, so there's probably a couple. I think one of them was just being brave enough to have a career change. And I guess in twofold, it was starting my own business, so starting the shop and then starting the design business. So I think I'm pretty proud of them. And then just more recently, I've got a project coming up that's a little commercial project. So it's a salon. So I haven't really dabbled in commercial yet. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that one.
That's very exciting. Yeah. Curious to see it. That's awesome. And just to finish up, we'll come back later for Q&A, but who is your most loved interior designer or decorator that inspires you on a daily basis?
Okay, so on Instagram, I love, there's a couple of people on Instagram. So Kate Walker's lovely. Becky Owens, I like Becky Owens, and Danielle Victoria. They're all really have a beautiful style. I think Someone that I like that's probably more local is just a local interior designer up here in Brisbane, Janelle Mead. So she's got some really beautiful work, I think, that aligns with my style. Like, I really love the Federation Queenslander type houses. And just my colleagues, like all the brilliant people that I work with inspire me every day, because we all just have, you know, everyone's just, you know, doing so well in their careers and, you know, just really following their dreams. So yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'll definitely go check those Instagrams later. Thanks so much, Nicole. Thanks for this. I hope everyone is watching, enjoying. And if you have any questions for Nicole, please keep sending them in the live chat. We'll come back later for a Q&A, and I'll leave Charlotte to come now and continue her presentation. Thank you. Thanks again.
Thanks very much, Amanda and Nicole. That was great, guys. So let me continue now with sharing a little bit more about what it's like to study at ISCD. So at ISCD, we give you the flexibility of learning online while still being able to create a life balance, whether that be with work, being a parent, extracurricular activities, and socializing. We provide a supportive environment that allows you to gain the most out of your studies, for the added bonus of still being able to enjoy everything that is important to you. And in the words of our ISCD alumni, Amy O'Loughlin, who is now running her own successful business, Wood and Wild, she states, the flexibility of online study worked in with my busy day-to-day life. I continuously felt supported by the many wonderful educators. The course content was extensive as well as insightful, and provided me with the ability to be well equipped to set up my own business and enter into the interior design industry. Now let's look a little deeper as to the student experience at ISCD. Here we have some great student experiences. We have ProConnect, Studio Online, and our drop-in sessions. ProConnect is where we hear from industry professionals regarding their products and current and future trends. And you might be wondering, oh, I'm in the US or I'm in WA, how can I move around and join these excursions? Well, most of these are actually online. So we take you to places like Temple and Webster, Tiled, Astra Walker, and recently we've heard from professionals doing master talks online, Dulux, Polytech, and the Design Coach. So these are really valuable to have in your back pocket, and they're actually recorded as well. Studio Online is where we have online live sessions, and they are for students who would like to learn more about the industry. Our educators share their knowledge, discuss topics that go beyond your studies, and what to expect when you're out in the industry. All students from ISCD are welcome to attend. So you're probably wondering, oh my gosh, when I finish studying, what next? How can I get connected? Because it's not about what you know, it's about who you know, right? So some of the topics that we help you with is what to charge clients, how to qualify a client over the phone, where to get supplies from, what to do at your first client meeting and consultation. And this is all really important when you have your own business. Our drop-in sessions, lastly, are held on a regular fortnightly basis, and they are face-to-face sessions held on Zoom, like now, hosted by the educator for your current subject. So this is a really great space for students to meet their peers, discuss assessment tasks and any other concerns they have, or just catch up for a coffee and a chat. And a lot of students have WhatsApp groups and they give each other support there as well. All of this allows our students to meet suppliers and industry experts online. Our courses are designed so that you can complete them successfully from wherever you are, but it's also fun to meet in person when you can. So if there's a trade or a design show where you live, then there's a very good chance that ISCD excursion will be planned. So they'll book it for example, Den Fair in Melbourne. We went there and you'll see some photos and recordings from that as well. Now, onto our educators. The important question, where do they come from and what do they do? So all of our educators are actually active professionals in the industry with their own successful businesses, as you can see here. They have a deep passion for design, a wealth of first-hand experience, and the willingness to share and impart their knowledge. Their goal as your educators is to create an engaging and enriching study experience and give you all the tools necessary for you to succeed out in the design industry. So they're all on Instagram. You can check their websites and what they do. And I must say that each educator has a special expertise in a particular area. For example, Gabrielle, she's our education coordinator. She teaches the colour subjects. Michael teaches more of the remodelling, hard materials, more of the latter subjects in the diploma course, more about architecture. So you'll get to meet all of these lovely educators throughout the course. The beauty of ISCD is that we really care about connecting our students to industry so they can pursue rewarding careers in design. We currently work with 20 companies, and these partnerships provide benefits to our students and to our industry partners. And there's an example here of our industry partners. They allow our students to step into the design world. And this may be through an online masterclass that I mentioned, such as Dulux or Taubman's, a professional industry excursion, which can be in person or online, or a placement program. So currently we have 2 internship programs for our diploma students. If you choose to, in the last block or after you finish the diploma course, you can join Bowerbird Interiors or the Winning Group to do a placement program. So I have spoken a lot about our courses, and I'm sure you have a lot of questions. So if you need to clarify anything or if you'd like some information, please reach out to myself, Charlotte, or Amanda. We'll be more than happy to help you, and we'll help you with the enrollment process as well. So if you have any questions about that, then we'd be more than happy to help you there. So we've got our email and phone numbers there. I'll leave it up for a sec if you wanted to jot that down. I might get Amanda in the live chat as well to just pop that in the chat too. All right, if you're set to go and you'd really love to have the opportunity to teach and to learn more about interior design, we'd love to have you. So please hop online. We've got an online application form there. We've also got the QR code. The next intake is the 8th of May, so coming up soon, and we still have some spots available. So it's good to jump on it now. The Q&A is coming up soon, so those questions, keep them coming. The last thing I'd like to share with you is that we are on social media. So if you want to know what's happening in the design world, but also to keep in touch with events, masterclasses, all of that, that's on social media such as Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and also Pinterest. You can be on our mailing list as well, so you can go online and download a brochure and we'll let you know what's happening. So I'm going to pause there and I'll invite the lovely Amanda to come back on with some of your questions and any queries you have. And this is for Nicole as well, so it can be industry related or about the courses that we offer. All right, guys, so I'll just stop my share here. I can see some questions, great.
Yeah, the live chat is like busy, I like it. Keep them coming. Thanks, Charlotte. Thanks so much.
My pleasure.
Let's start with the questions. So the first one was actually Nikita. She asked if the course is totally online, how can we communicate to the teacher if we have any questions? I know you spoke about the drop-in sessions to the online, but maybe Nicole can explain a little bit more about how that works.
Yeah, sure. So lots of contact points with your educators. So if you're doing activities, basically with all of your activities, you upload them, and then us educators will go in and we'll give you feedback on every single one of your activities. So we'll type in your reply. You can message us through our messaging system. You can email us. We have, as mentioned, the drop-in sessions. Yeah, and then if you find that there is something you're really stuck on and those sorts of things, so happy to just sit down and have a one-on-one chat over a Zoom call as well. So yeah, lots of options.
And I think there's a discussion forum as well on the learning platform, a discussion forum where people can sort of discuss things as well.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you both. We have a question from Sarah. Hi, Charlotte. Does the diploma course help students to start their own business? I think actually Nicole can speak a bit more about how it is to start your own business after finishing the diploma.
Yeah, sure. So within the diploma courses, there's lots of, I guess, preparatory activities to get you ready for starting your business. So so we talk about, you know, different types of insurances and all those sorts of things. You get equipped with, you know, a bit of a taste of all of the different types of interior design as well. So residential, commercial, all of those sorts of things. And yeah, that we definitely have subjects around, you know, building your business branding and going through all of those sorts of things. So you finish and you're ready, you know, I guess I'm a bit of an example of that one. You finish and you're ready to go if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. I have a question from Donna. For the students that are just starting their own business, what is your advice? So the same.
Yeah. So my advice is to just say yes to everything. Attend as many things as you can. So it's a small community, interior design, but it's a really friendly one. Everyone's really I guess well connected and happy to share ideas, and just tell everyone what you're doing. You know, get on your local community pages and sites. I was at soccer training last night actually with my son along the sideline, and telling one of my one of the mums what we did, and she was like, oh, okay, I think I might have some work. So I think it's just, you know, spread the word far and wide. You know, if you know builders, there's always someone who knows someone. Yeah,
great advice. Thank you. I have a question from Christina. Hello, lovelies. Which computer laptop do you recommend? Hello. Is there like a better computer you think works best for the software, Nicole, or any?
Whether it's whether it's like Mac versus PC, there really is. And I know that between the educators, some of us will use either. So I'm on a PC, whereas others are on a Mac. I guess the biggest thing with the is all of the programs you're using, like SketchUp and AutoCAD and the Photoshop, they do take a lot of storage. So that's just the biggest consideration. I know sometimes like you might need a gaming card or something like that. So when you're getting a computer, make sure that there's ample storage.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. We have a question from Donna. Is there a pathway from the short courses into the certificate for interior decoration? I know that Charlotte spoke a little bit about the short courses. Do you want to explain a bit how it works, Charlotte? Once you finish?
Yes, sure. Absolutely. So the short courses are just a basic foundation, but the accredited courses delve in a lot deeper. However, there's no credit transfer that you can get. However, you can actually get a discount. So if you do the short course and then you enroll into the certificate course in the next intake, you can get a discount from the short course. So the short course is $4.99, so you just get a discount from that.
Yeah, so you enjoyed that tasting a little bit for free, so
yeah,
go for it.
That's right.
There's another question from Louise. Can you explain whether you can fast track through? So how can we fast track the certificate for or diploma? Maybe Nicole can explain a bit how the assessments work.
Yeah, that might have. So basically the subjects are set up as 6-week subjects. So there's, so I guess 4 subjects to a block. So in terms of getting through it faster, that might be more of a Charlotte question to get back to you. But majority of the time, I think I guess with life happening in between, it really does tend to take you that time to get through it. And I guess if you've got the time to invest, I'd encourage you to really take the time to invest it so you can really delve in. I was chatting to one of my students yesterday who had just come through the colour subject, and she said, oh, you know, life was a bit busy, but now that I've finished the assessment and I've got a bit of a breather before my next subject starts, I'm going to go back and just have another look through it. So I would tend to say that the 6 weeks that you have are really, they're really quite useful if you can invest yourself in that. I don't know if that fully answers the question, but certainly when, you know, you're learning the software programs and those sorts of things, I think you want to give yourself the time to really digest it and practice and learn.
Yeah, and just to piggyback what you were saying is that you've got 20-25 hours roughly of study commitment per week, so that's quite a bit. And most people who enroll are, you know, they've got busy lives, they're mothers, or they've got work, and it's you want to be able to balance your life well. From what I know, that you're actually enrolled into 4 subjects, so in the study block, there are 4 subjects. And so within that block, within that time period, you can actually fast track, but then you have to sort of wait for the next block to start. So there's not too much you can do, but I would probably sort of suggest what Nicole was saying, just to sort of take your time to really get through it and do your own little side projects even. So,
Yes, definitely. Thank you. Thank you both. We have another question. So this question is from Nikita. How can we learn about the materials? So I guess which materials you using in the course, or maybe which materials are you going to learn a bit about?
I'm wondering, do you mean materials?
Nikita, do you mean like materials in the course, or materials that you need for your course? She actually replied, if I already have the AutoCAD and SketchUp in my PC, do I still need to buy it from you? Definitely not, if you haven't. Yeah, you're welcome, Christina. We do not have much any other questions at this point. Is there any last questions? Oh yes, we have one from Rebecca. Are some students already working in the field or start doing so during the course? Does that work for folks?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, there are so many, I know that Charlotte mentioned our internships, which happen, that some students will do towards the end of their course. Some students enter our course and they've got, they're already working in the industry, or, their partner works in construction and now they want to study, so they can add a benefit to that. I mean, I had my shop. Some people come in with absolutely no idea where they want to end up and I think that's completely fine as well. And I think along the way, it's just if opportunities come up for any type of work that you're interested in, I think that would be a great compliment. Absolutely.
And we do actually have a job board, sorry, Amanda, we do have a job board on the ISCD website. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Sometimes they don't actually ask for much experience. So just, you might be able to do some work while you're studying.
Yeah, why not, right? Go for it. That's it. You can only try. We have another question. So are there intakes for the short courses? No, you can start your short course at any time.
That's right, absolutely. So it's done through open learning. So the beauty of those courses is that you can start anytime, you can start tonight, but as the moment that you pay for the course, that opens up the subscription for 6 weeks. So just be careful, you can't really pay for it now and then start later. Just make sure okay, when you're ready, that's when you sort of start.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, ladies. Oh, there's another question. Okay, so Nikita explain. In regards to material, I'm asking about material, not the study material. So what kind of material?
Yeah, thank you, Nikita. So
thank you, Nikita.
That's okay. So definitely there's so much learning you'll do around materials. I'm guessing you're meaning like soft finishings, floorings, hard materials, so tiles, all those sorts of things. There's a subject around hard materials. As mentioned in the talk, we also do, the ProConnect sessions where we'll visit different suppliers. So, tapware suppliers, flooring suppliers, we spoke about the beautiful Benikesh rugs and Taubmans and all the paint materials and those sorts of things. So yes, definitely, absolutely. You will learn about all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome. We have another question. So from Donna, I have previously studied some form of design. Do you recognize previous study and or industry experience? Yeah,
that's a very good question. Yes, thank you, Donna. We do indeed. So we have 2 different ways of prior learning, so recognizing prior learning, so whether it's industry knowledge or prior previous studies. So if you've got industry knowledge, yes, we would give you a form to fill out, and you put your CV, cover letter, portfolio, technical drawings, anything else that you can provide to prove that you have done specific subjects. So the subject outlines for each of the subjects, we need to check that you can satisfy those, so then we can give you credit. But it's case-by-case scenario, so we'd love you to reach out to us and we'll have a little look at what you've done and review that and go from there.
Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. We have another question from Isabel. As a 16-year-old, do you think it would be smarter to do the short course before starting the Cert 4? I would say yes. What do you think, Charlotte? Yes.
I think so too, but I'll have to get back to you on the age because we have to just double check that. So what age we can start the short course, but generally that's what I do for sure. So if you're still at school, or even if you finish school early and you're not sure if this is the right step for you, I will always recommend a little taster just to sort of see if this is the right step. And then you can go on to the certificate for, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's a good way to start and see if you like studying online, studying by yourself and having that platform, and you get that as a discount. So why not? There's another question from Christina. Even though there's less than 6 weeks before June intake, I mean, I guess she's asking if we do a short course now, can we still do the third 4? Yes, definitely. I think Charlotte can say as well, same as me, once you start, you have 6 weeks, but you can definitely finish way earlier if you want to.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
Yeah. It's not that much commitment. You can definitely do it and start your course or in May or even June. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Is there any leftover questions? Please send them through.
I think Christine had a question. So if we do a short course now, can we still start?
Yeah.
Was that the same one? Sorry.
Yeah. I just yes.
Right.
This is awesome, girls. Thank you. You're welcome. Rebecca asked, how extensive are the AutoCAD and SketchUp courses? Nicole might be able to explain a little bit about how this works.
Yeah, sure. So AutoCAD is a standalone subject, so subject 10. So AutoCAD is in the diploma. So that happens in subject 10. SketchUp, you'll get a taste of SketchUp in the certificate 4. And obviously SketchUp's included in the diploma as well. But I guess the video that Charlotte showed earlier demonstrates, I suppose, the caliber of work that you'll be able to achieve at the end of it in AutoCAD and SketchUp. So you'll learn, you'll learn obviously the full capabilities of the programs. Christina is our educator in subject 10 and she's an architect as well. So she's obviously, you know, a fantastic wealth of knowledge. And with all of the SketchUp and AutoCAD, I guess subjects, there are your activities which are guided by videos and those sorts of things as well. So I think the main thing, I think some people can get a bit nervous about those sorts of things, but don't be nervous. You'll be absolutely surprised with what you achieve. I say this daily to my students, you know, what you'll achieve at the end of it. So I think it's all instructional and you will be completely fine.
Can I just add, the AutoCAD subject is 6 weeks long, so it's a lot more technical and it's a lot, goes into a lot of detail, whereas the SketchUp is like embedded in the course, so you learn it throughout and you apply it. So is that right, Nicole? I think I've got that right. Yeah,
exactly.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, awesome. Christina said, thank you. Now I'm clear. Can't wait to start soon. Well, we can't wait to have you. Brendan asked a question. So you say that the courses is of international know. How is this so, and where in the world is it recognized?
It's recognized all over the world, so it's internationally recognized. So we've got people from Japan, the US, the UK, all over the world studying with us. If you study in the UK, some of the colour base is actually the same. They use the same metric system, so you'll notice there's some correlation there. Maybe you can add some more, Nicole?
Yeah, so I've got, for example, I've got a student at the moment, she's in South Africa, and there's absolutely no problem there. I mean, in all of her specification lists, it's obviously she's specifying products that are relevant to her location as well. So all of her suppliers, obviously what she'd use. So that's no dramas. That's all completely fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you both. And we have a question from Sarah. Can SketchUp and AutoCAD be integrated with 3D printing software for models, etc.?
I don't know. I just print them 2D. I actually don't know the answer to that one, Sarah. I haven't looked into 3D printing.
Yeah.
Very
I know
good.
there's a lot of 2D printing, but 3D
Yes.
printing.
You stumped me. That might be one for the
Don't be sorry. She said
That's a
sorry.
good
Don't be
question.
sorry. That's a good thing to think about it.
I don't know. Anything's possible, right? But perhaps one to follow up with the actual products themselves. The distributors. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, ladies. Let's see if there's any questions left. Everyone is ready to go have dinner.
I think one question I often get is, do you have to go to university to become an interior designer? Like, what's the difference, and how is it really necessary? What would be the difference if I was to just do the diploma course and then move on to do a bachelor? Was that kind of necessary to get into the industry?
I guess it really depends what you want to do. I mean, I think, we've seen evidence tonight, and throughout our educators and myself, that you can absolutely land where you want to land studying the diploma. I think what a lot of people don't realize when they finish the diploma, or when they start the diploma, is the actual level of detail and depth that's within the course, and that an interior designer is so much more than, just the pillows and the cushions and those sorts of things. And I think, our course absolutely will equip you to start your own business. And depending on where you want to end up, whether it's property styling, whether it's with a firm, whether it's as a color consultant, whether it's with a kitchen builder, you have all of the skills to land in any of those sorts of places. Yeah.
Oh, great, thanks.
Awesome. Donna actually explained how you can use AutoCAD for 3D printing. Apparently you can.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you, Donna. There's a whole explanation I'll send to you ladies later. We can all try to do it. Isabel said, thank you for providing this info. I'm excited to start. Oh, that's nice. We're excited to have you. Awesome. That's great. So just see if there's any last questions before we go. Anything else you'd like to know a bit more about Nicole or about the course?
I'm a little curious if no one else has a question. So this is for Nicole. What questions would you ask a client before working on an interior design? Yes.
Oh, and those questions are endless, and that consultation will go for potentially at least 2 hours. I always will give myself 2 hours at an initial consultation, because there's so many. So we need to talk about budget. We need to talk about, what design style they're after, what sort of materials they like to use. Throw in a husband and a wife, which is, usually what happens. And if they have different ideas or those sorts of things, it's trying to find a happy medium. Or she'll say, I really want this, but he really wants that. Finding out all about their family and what they want to use the place for. Obviously budget, timelines, any other building, I guess, structural features that we need to bear in mind of, I guess, if it's an era type house as well. So that's more residential. If it's commercial, it's what type of clients are we trying to attract, so many things, color schemes, what are some competitors doing in your main competitors, what are their, salons and places or restaurants looking like, and what do you want your point of difference to be? I could go on all night.
Oh, very
Thank you. Thank you, ladies, and thank you, everyone. If there's no more questions, or if you think about something later, please. There's some questions coming. Sarah asked, at the end of the diploma, are we provided with a list of suppliers that are easily accessible to help with styling?
Yeah, Sarah, that's definitely learnt as you go. So not at the end I always say to students, come to the fortnightly drop-in sessions when, that's definitely something we can talk about from subject one. But yeah, and there's many activities embedded through the course that will make you go out and have a look at suppliers and start to get your list and repertoire together.
Yeah, awesome. She's actually saying that where she lives, it's limited, the suppliers.
Okay. And yeah, I guess in terms of if you're going out to physical shops, but as we're an online course, we're very okay with ordering items online as well. So no dramas.
Yeah, awesome. And we have one last question from Nikita. Are you guys providing any job opportunities as well after completing the course? Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, so we've got 2 opportunities with working with internships. So you can choose in the last block of your course or when you graduate to work with Bowerbird Interiors based in Sydney and the Winning Group, which are based in Sydney and Melbourne. So
No, sorry, Charlotte. I'm actually going to just pop on the live chat the link for the Bowerbird again, so they can watch the Pro Connect when they have the chance.
Yeah, perfect. And I was going to just mention the job board again. So I mentioned it before, but just check out our website. There's a little job board there. You can see what jobs are available. Mainly Sydney, Melbourne. I think Brisbane sometimes they have up there as well. But yeah, our educators are based in a few different cities. So they can give you some tips as well. Yeah. And don't worry about your supplies, by the way, because we've got Chantel Traficante. She's got her Benny Cash, like her business, and she actually imports her rugs from Morocco. So, you can really import it from anywhere. You don't have to do it locally.
Definitely all over the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, ladies. I think that's it for the questions. I'll let everyone go have dinner.
Yes. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. And thank you, Amanda and Nicole, for the great Q&A session, especially now as well. I hope you learned something about ISCD and what courses that we offer. Feel free to give me or Amanda a call or email if you have any questions or to follow up. And we'd love to hear from you. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks, Nicole.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.